Chapter 3 The Magic Tale. Long ago, there lived a boy named Aditya in a small village. He lived in the fear of 3 village boys. They often bullied him. They used to push him around and beat him up. Aditya was never able to summon the courage to save himself. One day, a young magician came to the village. He performed many antics and awed the villagers. Aditya saw, also enchanted by his magic tricks. He wondered whether the magician could help him teach a lesson to the village boys, but he did not have the courage to ask for help. A few days later, just as Aditya was passing by the magician's tent house, the boys appeared and began to bully him. One of them pulled his bag and threw it away. Another tugged his shirt. Aditya was so scared of the boys that he did not even whimper. All this while, the magician had been watching the scene. He shouted at the bullies and scared them away. The magician then went to Aditya. He gave him a beautiful lion's tail, along with a small belt. Aditya could hang it around his waist, said the magician with a twinkle in his eyes. Having seen the magician's powerful acts, Aditya didn't doubt his words. He immediately wore the lion's tail. He wanted to teach the bullies a lesson. The next day after school, the bullies again cornered Aditya. Aditya remembered that he was wearing the lion's tail. The boys began to push him around, but then something happened. Aditya stood his ground, made 2 fists, and looked up. He fixed his gaze on one of the boys and started grunting ferociously. He kept looking at them in the eye without fear, ready to fight. Aditya felt goosebumps rising all over his body. This, he thought, must be a sign that he was turning into a lion. Looking at his expression, the boys hesitated, took a step back, and finally ran off. Aditya wanted to take off after them and give them a good fright. But as he looked at his hands, he saw that they were back to normal. He was not a lion anymore. Not far off, the magician now came over to Aditya. Aditya was disappointed that he was not a lion anymore.
"You would not have been able to beat them,"
said the magician.
"but no one fights with lions, because everyone is scared of them."
Aditya looked at the lion's tail. He realized that there had been no magic. Instead, the magician had helped him realize that he had within him the courage required to be brave in the world.